So welcome along, welcome along. See, the room is quickly filling up, which is great. People eager to jump on today's surgery session. A quick check-in as well. So, if you were on last week's surgery session, how did you find it? It was all around building out the lead magnet. So, how did you find that session? We're going to add to that this week. We're going to show you how to get an automation set up so your lead magnet goes out, and you do a couple of checks in with that as well. I'm going to go into a little bit of intricacy around setting up automations today, which is great. Yeah, thank you, Alan. You watched the YouTube video, which were excellent. So a good thing is we're posting up all the training videos onto YouTube, and I've got a link for you to go and follow. So if you subscribe and like the page, as soon as the next video is put out, you'll be notified, so you won't ever miss out. You won't ever be behind it. So Julie, a great thing for you. Alan, I don't know if you've seen it, but it would be great if you were to subscribe and like the page. That way you'll actually get notified as soon as the video is put up. And then you can obviously go through all the back catalogue, as it were, as well. And training on the Go High Level system is very welcome. Thank you. No, you're more than welcome, my friend. And yes, we will be using Go High Level. So there's obviously a slight tie-in with the system, i.e. what we build out here. I demonstrate directly for you in Go High Level, which is currently my weapon of choice, as it were, if it comes down to using systems like that. But the reason why that is I've used all of them. I've used ActiveCampaign, ClickFunnels, WordPress, MailChimp, Kartra, Kajabi, the whole nine yards. I've used the whole suite of softwares that are available, and Go High Level kind of ties it all back in to one, and it has one area where you can do that all. So if you haven't already done so, I think there's a 30-day free sign up link. So make sure you go and do that, because then you can actually follow along as you're going through the training as well, which is great because you're actually then able to put things into action on a free account. There's again no one's going to force you to stay onto it. You can go into it, do a free 30-day setup with that, and then use the platform, see if you like it. And then obviously follow the training, and you can actually build your own stuff out as well. Simon, I'll send that link out in just a second. We're going to have that up on the screen once we have let everybody know. I think we've got everybody in. So quite a busy room this afternoon, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the presentation, and then we'll go through a few things, and we can take it from there. And just let me know if you guys can hear the sound.
What if you had one powerful tool to manage all your business tasks effortlessly? Welcome to Ultimate Business System, your all-in-one solution for bringing all your business tasks under one roof. In this video, we introduce our ultimate solution to you. When you log in, you will see your customizable dashboard, which allows you to check the status of your leads, the value of your opportunities and pipelines, conversion rates, and more. Email marketing doesn't have to be complicated. Ultimate Business System lets you select contacts, craft messages, and schedule or send them instantly. Create engaging newsletters, campaigns, and automated follow-ups. Save templates for quick replies and manage everything from your mobile app. Ensure high deliverability, reduce spam, and keep your audience engaged. With our email automation feature, streamline your email marketing and keep your clients informed effortlessly. Make payments part of the conversation, get paid fast, and keep the conversation alive with Ultimate Business System's Text to Pay. Integrate with Stripe, PayPal, Authorize.net, and NMI to receive payments easily. Customize invoices with branding, track payments, and export data for accounting. Our PCI compliant software ensures secure payments with advanced fraud protection and multiple bank account options. Generate an online invoice and send it directly to your customer's phone in just 30 seconds. Convenient for them, faster payments for you. Get more data with Ultimate Business Systems Form and Survey Builder. Create online forms in seconds using our drag and drop builder. Collect contact information, files, signatures, payments, and more. Customize designs with colors, fonts, and buttons to match your branding. Seamlessly connect form data with our workflows for follow-ups, filtering, and onboarding. Embed forms into your website or share directly. Makes data collection easy and effective. Building funnels, landing pages, and websites shouldn't be a hassle. Our drag and drop builder lets you create beautiful, mobile-friendly, fast-loading sites in seconds. Choose from hundreds of high-converting templates and connect your domain effortlessly. Add elements like calendars, checkouts, and forms to automate your workflow. Perform split tests, see analytics, and optimize every step. With Ultimate Business System, everything you need to build and grow your online presence is at your fingertips. Convert website visitors into loyal customers with our AI web chat feature. Easily add web chat to your site and get fresh leads straight to your inbox. Our conversation AI chats with visitors, qualifies them, and even books appointments. Engage leads instantly with live chat and keep them engaged even after they leave your site. Customize your chat window with icons, colors, and greetings. Ultimate Business Systems web chat keeps the conversation going, turning visitors into customers. Build unlimited courses and grow your memberships with Ultimate Business System. Our course builder integrates with workflows and the page builder, providing an exceptional experience for clients and students. Upload videos, PDF, and course materials to each lesson. Track student progress, last login and completion status. Automate access, send reminders via email, text, and voicemail. Manage students effortlessly, create valuable content, and streamline your business processes. Struggling to keep up with social media? Ultimate Business System makes it easy. Schedule posts across Facebook, Instagram, and Google My Business, ensuring your brand stays active every day. Use our content AI to create copy and images that reflect your brand voice perfectly. Manage everything from our social inbox, publish with ease, and monitor your engagement. Save time and stay organized with our powerful social media tools. Ever find yourself switching between apps just to keep up with your messages? With Ultimate Business System, those days are over. Our AI-powered unified inbox pulls in messages from SMS, email, Instagram, Facebook, Google Chat, and our chat widget, all in one thread. Manage everything from one place, ensuring you never miss a message. It's about turning chaos into order and keeping your communication seamless and efficient. Tired of doing the same tasks over and over? Let's automate them with our workflow automation feature. You can set up workflows that handle emails, texts, follow-ups, and more. Picture this: someone fills out a form and they instantly get a welcome email, a follow-up text, and an appointment reminder, all without you lifting a finger. It's about working smarter, not harder, freeing up your time for what matters most. Meet your new assistant, the AI sales bot. This isn't just any chatbot. It learns your business, chats with leads, qualifies them, and even books appointments. It operates 24/7, handling inquiries in your style and tone. Imagine having a tireless assistant who keeps conversations going and never lets a lead slip away. That's the power of our AI sales bot feature, working round the clock to enhance customer interactions. Keeping track of your leads shouldn't be a hassle. Ultimate Business Systems contact and lead management feature lets you organize and prioritize leads effortlessly. Create custom fields, track their journey, and convert them into loyal customers. With all your data in one place, your team can stay informed and make better decisions. It's about knowing where each lead stands, what to do next, and efficiently driving your sales process. Scheduling appointments can be a nightmare, but with Ultimate Business Systems custom calendar feature, it's a breeze. Set up individual team and group calendars, sync with Google, Outlook, and Apple, and even integrate with Zoom and Google Meet. Require payments before booking with Stripe integration. It's about making scheduling easy for you and your clients, streamlining your booking process, and maximizing your efficiency. Opportunities slipping through the cracks? Not anymore. Ultimate Business Systems sales pipelines give you a clear view of your sales process, customize stages based on your sales cycle and lead channels, track every lead, manage opportunities efficiently, and spot bottlenecks instantly. Create unlimited pipelines to suit your needs and ensure no lead is ever forgotten. With automated workflows, you'll always have a bird's eye view, optimizing your sales from start to finish. Ever missed an important call? With Ultimate Business Systems Power Dialer, that's a thing of the past. Make and receive calls from our desktop or mobile app, track interactions with detailed analytics, and forward calls to any number. Register multiple numbers, record conversations, and assign numbers to team members. Stay connected and organized, ensuring you never miss an important call again. Ready to simplify bringing all your business tasks under one roof? Stop wasting time and start using Ultimate Business System to automate your business. Try Ultimate Business System today.
Back in the room. Perfect. Okay, cool. So just to give you a bit of background around the software that we use, which is Go High Level, but you can actually do that in any software that you want to. So all the automations, everything that I talk about in these sessions, anything that Max talks about, anything that Roger talks about, can actually be done in a variety of different applications. The stuff like the AI is limited to how is limited to actually being built in Go High Level, but pretty much all the other automations, etc., the way that landing pages are set up, the way that you can give information out and email, etc., can be done in any platform. Okay, it's just that which so happens that we use Go High Level, and so we give you a background on it because that actually plays into future sessions that we're going to hold for you as well. So some of the content will go around the social planner, some of it will go around the calendars, the surveying tools, etc. So it's just nice to know what the platform in its entirety can offer to you, and it does quite a lot, as you can see. Um, yeah, okay, cool. So next slide we have here is where you would register for your surgery sessions. So you'd go into your members area, you can register for your surgery sessions from there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Max said that once you've registered for one, you should always be registered for the following sessions as well. It's a new thing that they've tried out with Zoom, which allows you to then be registered for the whole suite of lessons for the surgery sessions that are taking place. So you were asking for the link a little earlier on. I think that was Simon. So session recordings go to the link that I've got on the screen for you right now. If you subscribe and like the page, that will notify you when recordings are made available. So every time a recording goes up, much like this one today, you will be notified of it. So if you go to that if you go to the link, the YouTube page, then you will be able to go and like and subscribe. Any issues with login details to members area or general questions, contact the support email, which is support@internetbusinessschool.com. So Tony, you've sent something over to me as well, saying that you don't know where a certain thing is. Please email support@internetbusinessschool.com and they can help you out with that. And if you want to start your access to the Ultimate Business System, you can do so. So you can do so in the members area, or you can use the link here, which is https://bit.ly/UBS-30 days. Okay. And that will give you 30 days access to the system. And you will then be able to do exactly what we do on these sessions, follow along and build it out. Simon, the link is at the top. It's https://bit.ly/YT surgery. It's over here. Okay. And what I will do is I will copy and paste that and I'll pop it into the chat for you guys as well. So you have that available to use and go and follow the page, because it's important if you wanted to get access to the recordings as soon as they are released. Bit.ly, give me 1 second, and then YT surgery. There you go, that should take you there. Just double check that, make sure it's working fine. Absolutely perfect. That link works. So yeah, all you got to do is go and click on that link, and it will take you straight through to the YouTube page, and you can then go and subscribe and like the page, which means that as soon as the recording is made available, it will be put up on there for you. Okay, perfect. Let's jump straight into the session. And let's go and look at what we're going to be covering today. What we are actually covering today is taking a look at building out automations within Go High Level. Okay, so just give me a moment. Pull up my Go High Level so that I can show you. Okay, so just give me a shout once you can see my Go High Level window. You should see the Ultimate Business System in the top left-hand corner. And you should be able to see funnel steps and Vish test landing page. You guys, so the link's actually in the chat right now. I've posted it out to everybody, but I'm just asking if you guys can see the page right here. Perfect. Okay, great. Cool. Okay, so this is a page we built a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember. I think it was 1 or 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Pretty sure it was Max was on last week. So the page that we built out a couple of weeks ago looked a little bit like this, where we were giving away a free PDF guide on of 10 ways to earn online with AI, and we built this page from scratch. So if you go back to the recording, you can see how we put this page together. And like I said before, this is it's a method that will work in any builder, any page builder. You just have to build it in the way that they want you to do it. So if you wanted to put in a section, you have to put a section in the way that they would do it in there. But the structure and the way that you build a page is pretty much exactly the same in most of the builders. In fact, all the builders I've used is exactly the same. You just have to learn how to interact with it and get it working the way they want to. I.e., if you add a section or add a column, etc., etc. There's probably a slightly different way of doing it per platform. But we built this page out, and we built out a form that allows you to capture their first name, last name, phone, and email address. They can then also consent to receiving messages, and they would then submit it, which then gets captured by Go High Level, and then we can set an automation around that would actually send this guide out. Now, I know that last week Max actually showed you a bit about the automation. So if I go to automations, you can see lead magnet delivery test example, which is what he did last week. So this is the basis for pretty much every single automation that you will ever put together. And I'm going to talk you through the flow of an automation, why it's structured that way, and we'll then actually build this automation out and we'll add to it so we can actually add in extra parts to it. Because not only do we want to send out an email, but we also want to check like if they're maybe booking in a call. Let's just say we're offering them a call after the event of downloading a lead magnet. You only want the emails that push them to book in a call and the follow-up emails to go out as long as they haven't booked in a call. As soon as they book in a call, you want those emails to stop because it makes us look like amateurs, right? So we're going to use this example of a automation that Max did last week, and we're going to add to it. So let me just break down the structure of this automation for you, and this is exactly how all automations work. Now, for an automation to work, there needs to be what we call a trigger event. A trigger event is something that sets the automation in motion. Okay, it's like a trigger that starts off the process, as it were. And you can see here that Max has set the trigger to be a form being submitted. And you can see the form is Vish test, which is incidentally the form that I created to capture those details on the landing page. And we can have this be pretty much anything we want to. We could have it be a tag that's updated in the system. So if we were to have a tag added in, we could then have that be the trigger for this workflow. We could have a contact being changed, a note being added to the account. There's so many different options that we can use as triggers for events. Now with Go High Level, you also have more advanced features like webhooks, call statuses, email events, etc., etc., that could initiate an automation, which is great, but we don't need to go to that level of complexity right now. Remember what I said a couple of weeks ago, keep it simple, keep it super, super simple. And those are the automations and the landing pages and the marketing infrastructures that you set up. Those are the ones that work the best, especially when we keep them simple. And the reason behind that is because it's, you want to track where everything goes and be able to highlight exactly where your pinch points are in your customer journey, so you can expand those and you can optimize those. Okay, so the first thing we got here is the trigger, and quite rightly, it should be that the form is submitted, which is exactly what is set here right now. Then also saw and Max generated an email last week, so email from name. Okay, so Karen says there's no sound. If you give me 1 second, let's just double check, make sure the sound is coming through. Can you guys hear me when I'm speaking right now? Is any sound coming through? Yep. Okay. Karen might want to check your settings on your side. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, just check your settings, but just listen to the replay as well. Great. I was a bit worried that there was no sound coming through. Thank you so much for all the checking in. Perfect. Okay, let's get back to this. So Max set up an email. Where we are? Where are we? There we are. Okay, so Max set up an email with regards to this, and this is the action part of the automation. Okay. Now, what happens is if you have an automation that is kick-started by a trigger, which is the action or behavior, or the customer doing something or the system doing something, you then have to tell the system what to do. So it essentially becomes like, if this happens, then do this. Okay. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're doing, if the form is filled in, then send them out an email. And in the email over here, you can see very, very simple. From name is from Max. Here's the email address that he's sending it from. The subject line here is your download. So again, we can call it something nicer than that. We can just have it as your download. We can keep it really kind of direct. you could do so much here. What I would tend to stay away from is actually having like emojis and stuff like that in there. You can also personalize this with their name. So let's just say somebody puts their name because you have to put a name into the actual um, download form. You can put it here as Vish, your download. Which is great. And then here's the body of the actual email. Now, Max has obviously just put um, the um, the body here is a very, very basic body, but again, we can really, really personalize this, okay? So we can add in a few more parts to this. So we can actually, again, have the name appear in there as well. Going there, hi, contact, um, first name, we say thanks for, can't type today, for completing the form and requesting your guide to on how to use AI as I think that's what it was, but you can put the name of your guide in there, right? Um, let's take this out. You can download your guide by clicking the link below. Perfect. Click here for your download. Boom. If you need any help or have anything you want to talk to the team about, feel free to book in a call with us. Then you can put a call booking link in here. You sign off. Regards, Max, because we're sending this email out from Max's name, and you save the action. Now, if you go back to it, you can see all the updates that I made to that are saved in there. The actual link for the download, which is just a hyperlink, you can save this anyway. It could be a Google Drive link. It could be a Dropbox link. Right now you can see this says google.apis.com msgsndr, which is message sender. This is actually Go High Level's storage, and they have the URL that we can generate from there as well. And so we've just stored it on Go High Level, and we've dropped the link into the email over here. Okay, now this will automatically fire out. As you can see, once the form is submitted, the email goes out automatically. Now, quite cleverly, Max has left a little wait status in here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on save over here to make sure this is saved. And let's have a look at what the wait status is. Okay, so the wait here, he's put a wait of 3 days in for this step. Now, remember what I said, right? To kickstart off an automation, we have a trigger, something that sets that action into motion, which is what we have over here. And then we have the action. This is the action. So if this happens, then this happens. Now, because automations follow a top-down strategy, they go from the top all the way down. Some go left to right. That's okay. This one within Go High Level goes top down, and in fact, most of them do. We know that next, what would happen is we'd have the wait step over here, and it would then actually wait for 3 days. And I like to put it in here, wait 3 days, so we know exactly what's happening. You see that when I save it, it puts it in there. And even here with the email, we can say email DL, which is download link for PDF. So now I know what that email is without having to look into it every single time. Now, what we can put in here is wait for 3 days. We could do that for one day. We can do that for a couple of hours. We could do that for whatever time period you wanted to have in there. And we can then follow up by sending out another email afterwards. And again, the way we do that is by clicking on the plus button, clicking on email, going to send email, having it from Max. I forgot what the email is that he uses. Max Internet Business School at gmail.com. Next email. Doesn't really matter what the subject line of the body is. We all know how to do this right now. So hi, and we can put in contact first name. Again, thanks. How are you finding your guide? Finding your guide. We have a call booking link here. Oh, this is so formal. Let's go. Speak soon. So you can see we've crafted another email. We've got obviously a placeholder for a call booking link in there, which I'm going to show you exactly how we generate right now. And it's going to save the action. We'll save this as a workflow as well. And we're going to go back to the rest of our workflows. Now, I'm just going to check that we have a calendar set up for this. Um, yep, Vish Group test calendar. This is what we're going to book our calls into. Okay, now over here, back in the automation, we can go back to lead magnet delivery test example. We are going to use, I should have actually, that's my mistake. I do this all the time. I should have copied the link for that calendar. Let me just go back and pull that out. We are calendar settings. This is the calendar. I'm just going to basically go to share calendar and go to schedule link. I'm going to copy that. And we're going to go back and we're going to drop that into our automation. So it then sends people to the actual booking page for my group calendar. Okay, so we go here. And I'm going to keep this as call booking link so you can see exactly what I've done with this. But this could be anything, right? Now, because I've got it highlighted and I've actually put it into bold as well. We click on this link over here, which says add link. And we'll just literally post the URL over here. And now that would send us to the actual, oh, sorry, wrong one. Action, same window. We'll keep it in the same window. And now we can see that it changes it to blue. And in the actual email, when we click on this, it will open up the same window into the calendar booking link. And it will then allow that person to book in a call, which is great. So I'm going to save that over here. Close this window down. Perfect. So this one, let's just call this email offering call. And we'll call this number 1. Okay. Now, we can put a couple of different things here, right? We can actually send text messages if your telephony has been set up in the system. We can actually add text messages with these links in there as well. Okay, so we can go send SMS and we can say very simply, hey Vish, you downloaded my AI guide 3 days ago. Did you want to talk to my team to see how you can implement this in your business? Then you can put the link in here. And go speak to you soon. Max. That will save the action, and then you can then see that SMS has been saved with the link so that when that person receives it on their phone, it will open up and they'll be able to book in with you straight away. Now, because this is the first time we're offering a call, we will probably want to program some more emails into this system over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put what's called a logic test step here, okay? Which basically allows us to check if a call has been booked into a calendar. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways we can do this. If you give me 1 second, open this up and go to if else. Okay, and then we are able to select date times. We can go to appointment. Well, let me click out. Did I save it? Did I not? Okay, let me show you the other method, which is a little bit easier than that one. So we can do is we can put in here a goal event, okay? Goal events are way easier to set up than logic events, and I'll show you a logic event. We'll go back into it and have a quick check on doing that again, but it wasn't giving me the options that I wanted, so I'm going to show you a goal event. A goal event is basically whereby your contact goes straight to the goal as soon as that action takes place. Okay, now over here we're going to say goal event booking in a call with group because we've got it as a group calendar, and we select the type of goal over here, clicked a trigger link, added a contact tag, removed a contact tag, or appointment status. What I want to do here is I want to use what we're going to call added a contact tag, and I'll show you why this is needed. We're going to select a tag. Now, right now, we don't have the tag that I want in the system, and I'll show you why that is. Because it hasn't been set up. Okay, so we're going to pause this. I'm going to come back to this section of the screen in a moment's time. We're just going to lose those changes, not a problem at all. Okay, now we're going to set up a slightly different automation, and in this automation we're just going to call it a contact tag. So new appointment contact tag added. Okay, very simply, the trigger for this is when somebody sets an appointment. Okay, so when an appointment is made, appointment, customer booked appointment, and now we can add some filters. We know the calendar that we want to do it for is Vish's group calendar, which is so in calendar, Vish's group test calendar. So as soon as somebody books an appointment in here, we want to give it a tag. Okay, and so in here we're going to add tag. We're going to add a contact tag. Now the tag doesn't exist because we haven't created it yet. Okay, so we go Vish test group call booked. Very simple. It does what it says on the tin, right? Now we're going to add that new tag in there. So again, look, if a customer books an appointment, then we add the tag in Vish test group call booked. We're going to save it. We're going to publish it as well because we want it to go live. So if that ever happens, the tag gets applied straight away. If that's not published, then it will not take place, and it will mean that your lead magnet delivery example will not work the way it needs to work. Now we'll come back here. We're going to go to goal event. Okay. Oh, come on. Acting a bit funny today. So we go to goal event. We go over here, goal event call booked, and then we go to added a contact tag. Now we're just going to select the tag that we created, which was called Vish test group call booked. And if the contact reaches its goal without meeting its conditions, end this workflow. That's fine. That's all we wanted to do. Now, what will happen is once I click on save, you'll see a goal event call booked has appeared at the bottom. Okay. What this will mean is no matter where your contact is within this flow, it will jump straight to here once that call event booked has taken place. Now, you've got to be careful with things like this, and a couple of pointers for you just to kind of take away with you is if you have the option for them to book in a call in a different part of your ecosystem, as it were, and you're offering them the download link over here, if they have a tag added previously, they won't jump to the end. Okay, this is when they meets the condition of it. So when a contact tag has been added, it will jump to the end. So they could be here in between your wait 3 days and your goal event, and then the tag gets added, they will jump straight to the end. Now, what we want to do is we want to basically replicate this process out because we've already waited 3 days. We probably want to put another wait in there, and this time let's just call it 2 days, not minutes. We go to 2 days, and we can add in some more emails and some more text messages, some more SMSs around this engagement campaign to get them to book in with us into our system. So again, from Max, Max at can't remember what it was. I think that's the one. There we go. Subject line here. Have you booked your call? Whatever it is, doesn't really matter. I'm just putting this in here so we have something in there. Just put that in there. So it saves the email. We'd also have another SMS there as well. In fact, what we can do is because we are trying to do this quickly, we can actually copy the action. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to paste it over here. paste below. So you can now see that SMS has been copied over as well. And we've now got two waits, two emails and two SMSs, and then an email before. And we've got the goal event over here. So you can see that what would happen is if the person who had been emailed or SMSed booked in a call and they were waiting over here, what would happen is they would literally just jump straight to the end because that call tag would be applied. Okay, and this is how you should actually manage um, your events, because you want them to react. So if a call is booked in, i.e. the thing that you're getting them to do has been done, then you want them to jump to the end and not have any follow-up emails sent to them as well. You can actually use this as an if else statement as well. I'm just going to show you very, very quickly without going into too much, because you know how to add an email, you know how to add in an SMS. So if we go if else, and this checks it to make sure that the call has been booked in before. Okay, so this is not live, but it would check it to make sure that a call has or has not been booked in. So you can actually check here and say tag. Of course, it won't bring it up because it doesn't like me today. So we're going to go to contact details and we're going to go to tags over here, and then we'll go tag includes, and then we can just type in the name of our tag, Vish test call booked, group call booked, and we'll save action. Now you'll see you have two branches that appear. Okay, like a logic tree, you'll have two branches that appear. Now ignore this for the time being, but we'll see if the tag includes Vish group test call booked, then you can choose a certain set of actions to happen. And if you don't have that tag, i.e. a call hasn't been booked, then you can have a different set of actions happen based on what these conditions are. You can put different emails, different SMSs, etc., to go out, depending on the behavior that the customer takes. Okay, you can actually do some very intricate automations with that actually allow you to control the way your users then process through that, and you can be quite reactive to how they are pushed through those automations for you. So I'm going to add the goal event back in. Goal, let's just call it all booked. Save the action. We're going to publish it and we're going to save it. So you can then see that that is now active. So if somebody was to download the guide, they'd be emailed the link for the download over here. We would then wait 3 days. We would offer them a call. Then we would wait another 2 days and we'd offer them another call. But if at any point in time they booked the call and the tag was added in, they would jump straight to the end and they wouldn't receive any of those emails that prompt them to book in a call. And you could have like 7 emails in that flow, and as soon as they've booked in a call and that tag gets added in, they jump straight to the end. This is a great way of controlling them through your automations, and this you can build out in any other platform as well. It doesn't just have to be Go High Level. You can build this out in stuff like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, etc. We just use Go High Level, and a great thing with this is as we are using Go High Level, there's a 30-day free trial. You can go back, sign up for the trial, and actually follow this along as you're going through the videos. There's nothing better than kind of getting your hands on a system and then using it and seeing exactly how easy it is to get stuff like this done very, very simply and very, very quickly. Okay, so that shows you how you can set up the rest of that automation. You can add branching logic in there as well. You can set up the SMSs, and you can set up the appointment booking through there as well. Okay, so that shows you how you can use that to send out your lead magnet and then follow up with a booking request. So I guess we open up the floor, see if there's any questions. I think I had a question earlier on with regards to how are SMS messages handled as per payment? Does one need to buy credits for those messages? And are international SMSs accommodated? Great question from Michael there. So Michael, the way that it works is within your Go High Level system, you'd put your payment details in there through Stripe, and they would then be billed directly to your Stripe account, pretty much on a pay-as-you-go basis. But it's done over a credit period. So let's just say over a monthly period, your usage would then be billed back to you. And I think they're quite reasonable rates for text message. I think it's 0.07 dollars or pence per message. Can't quite remember. I think it is dollars per SMS sent. So quite reasonable rates there, and it's all done through your system. So your system will charge you back for that. Tabitha, great question from earlier on. You said, is this classed as an autoresponder? Yes, absolutely it is. It's an autoresponder on massive steroids on beast mode because it allows you to track everything on your system, all your customer behaviors, etc., etc., and it allows you to respond to them in appropriate manner. So giving them a lead magnet over here like we just done today, and then once we've offered them to book in a call, once they've booked in a call, stopping further follow-up emails. From going out to them. And it doesn't have to be a call that they've booked in. It could be going to a page to download your lead magnet. You can build that into there as well. That could be your trigger and allowing a tag to be added in. You know, have they opened the email? Have they clicked your download link? All those kind of behaviors could be put as triggers, and you can actually have follow-up sequences based up on the back of that. Cool. So opening up the floor for any questions. Do we have any questions? Um, or was the training that good that we don't need any questions being answered today? I love questions. Please throw some out. Give it a couple of moments, maybe some delay from my side before the presentation hits. Hope not. Tony, thank you. It was good and easy. Yvette, I'd like to use this for affiliate marketing. Yep, you can do. And the system is quite geared up for that. It's not what this training is about, but maybe we have a training on that section in a little while. So again, I'm going to put into the chat. I'm going to put your link for you guys to and go and sign up to the YouTube page. So as soon as this video hits, you guys get pinged and notified of it straight away. And it's great because what you can do is if you actually, and this is something that I do quite a lot of, is I create playlists on my own YouTube account, not for the public to go and have a look at, although you can do if you wanted to do that. But I create a playlist of videos that I like that then become essentially my viewing, my reading that I have to do that helps me with the system stuff. Because, it's great. Yeah, I know, you know, a little bit more than you guys, but I have to go and learn this as well, and I have to upskill myself. And the way that I do that is by making sure that I save these videos in playlists, which is a great thing to do. So if you subscribe and like the channel, you'll be notified when that video hits. And when that video hits, you can then go and save it to a playlist and do that. There's a plus button on there somewhere around the video. You'll have a look at it. It depends on what kind of browser you're using and what are you mobile or not. But you can actually just create a playlist. Really simple to do that, Julia. It's on there. Alan says that was excellent. Give it a go and use this video to create a flow. Yeah, absolutely, man. Create a flow, and then bring it back with you to one of the following surgery sessions, and we can have a look at it and see if there's anything you can do to change it or improve it. You've got any questions around that? If you haven't already done so and you want to follow along and you want to use the system that we use to build these amazing workflows, amazing AI bots, amazing landing pages out in, then I've put the link for UBS for 30 days. It is absolutely free for 30 days. You can sign up and you'll only be charged after your initial free period is over. But it's a great way for you to get in under the skin of the system and use it to actually just kind of get under the hood and understand how to do things in there. That's the best way to learn. That's exactly how I did it. Jane, you said at the beginning accounts invoices were compliant. Did I? Don't remember saying that. Is that HMRC as we're all facing their changes? Yes, we are. Do we export invoices out of this software or what? So you can export invoices out of this. I don't know if this is a compliant way of doing so. However, you can actually link Go High Level up with QuickBooks, which means that your invoicing and your payment handling is all handled through QuickBooks, which of course logs and links into your business accounts, your bank accounts. So you're able to track payments, send out automations for payments being received, etc., etc. But you would use QuickBooks to upload that information and send it into the HMRC. Again, I'm not an accountant. I'm not a business advisor in regards to that. So you need to check with your accountant in regards to that. But I'm pretty sure that you would need to have something like QuickBooks or Zero, etc., etc. QuickBooks just happens to link in with High Level through the API, so it's all built in. which means that when it comes down to invoicing, checking off invoices, etc., it can be handled for you. But your actual submission of accounts would need to be done digitally, from my understanding, and that would be handled by QuickBooks. Cool. Do we have any questions around the workflows, the automations? Yeah, I don't know about accounts, so I can't help you on that, Jane. I just ask my accountant to handle everything, and he does it. So, um, apologies, but I'm not an accountant, so I can't advise you on that correctly. It's not my area of expertise. Any questions around the workflows? Do we have any questions around the workflows on how to set up a workflow, how to set up an automation, how to use tagging, etc., etc.? Really, really important thing about workflows is the tagging. And the good thing with tagging as well is it allows you to segment your data, because then you know what behaviors have taken place by customers going through your pipelines. Cool. Okay, so give it another couple of seconds. Make sure there's no other further follow-up questions. We've got a full house today, which is great. But you guys, if you don't have any other questions, then I think we can finish a little bit earlier. Wow. See, Max doesn't do that. Max carries on. Max takes forever to get the information. I'm only joking. I've got a lot of time for Max. I love him. Love him dearly. He's a very good friend of mine. Cool. Okay, so there's no more questions. That's great. Thank you very much, guys, for jumping on to today's Wednesday surgery session. Remember, there's two links. You've got the YouTube surgery link to like and subscribe, and you've got UBS free for 30 days. Those are two links that you need. Go back and follow them, and like the YouTube page, so you get the notifications of as soon as a video has been pushed out there, and also go and get the UBS system free for 30 days. I hope you guys have a great week, and I think we have Roger on next week, and Roger will be jumping in and showing you how to use AI to generate content, if I'm not mistaken. But wait to hear from Max and see what he says about that. Have a great week, guys, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.